Crew Show, Power 106. It is an honor to have our next guest in here. Wyclef Jean is in the building.
Hey, my favorite.
We were just vibing to that. Guantanamera.
Hey,
Let's go.
Guantanamera. Hey, Guajira Guantanamera.
With Celia Cruz.
Yo, Celia Cruz, my G, all day. Clef, what's good, man?
I'm good, my family. You know, R.I.P. to the great Celia Cruz. You know?
Absolutely.
I had a chance to be with her in the studio.
That's insane.
Amongst many.
Isn't that crazy?
Man.
She's a legend.
What?
Yeah.
Her energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it was like, I was like, Celia, how old are you again? Because for me, like, sampling, like, legends, when they actually alive, my whole thing is, like, find the legend at the time.
Right.
And put them on the record.
There you go.
Finding Celia, it's like finding God at the time, you
She's
know?
in the studio with you.
That's a vibe. Asukad, man.
insane.
Asukad.
So who's that now then for you?
I sort of like I missed that energy. Like recently, I was in the studio with Thugger. You know, Jeffrey.
Right.
It was just incredible to watch the new generation and how they energies in the studio and how they vibe.
But Clef, you have an eye for talent. So who's next?
Man, there's this girl named Farina out of Colombia.
Okay.
Wow.
So she's
after
hot.
Shakira,
Sounds hot, yeah.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's. But I mean, she's out of. I think she's definitely the next. Look out for her. She's definitely
On Shakira vibes?
Nah, she got her own thing. Like she sort of like is a mix with. She can sing. She got the Celia thing. She got the Shakira hips thing, but
Love
she's
that.
more like dance hall. Like she straight up
Oh, that's cool.
you know, and so hard.
That is so hot, though, right? Yeah.
You know, and
But she got the hips thing.
Yeah.
Hip it up.
She could go from like I'm gonna murder you to I'm gonna make love to you.
That's hot.
That's the kind of woman I want to be with. You
When
know
you're
what I'm
not
saying?
sure, you're just going to see what happens?
Yeah. You wake up to a gun to your face. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "Are you hungry?" God damn. Yo, Clef is in here. Cruise Show, Power 106. Congratulations on the new music. The EP is on its way.
Yeah, baby. The
Great
EP
news.
is Juve, the celebration of Carnival. And you know, for me, like I said, you know, in 1997 we was doing English, Spanish, French, Creole. So it's like I'm just coming back into a new generation, you know,
man.
that embraces that sonic. So it's just like I feel like I'm coming home right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you watch the wave, so it's just coming home right
You're
now.
welcoming the new waves, right? Like the new generation. Your arms are wide open for them.
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, like, whether if it's Kanye, you know what I mean? I remember...
Prayer for Ye, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. I was saying that the other day, you know, Kanye listening. This is why I cleft my family. All I could do is tell you love. Like, I don't need to do a song with you.
Right.
You know?
Would be nice.
I don't need
Would be nice, though.
I don't
Let's be
need to
honest.
do a film with you. I just think that you are one of the most brilliant, revolutionary young kids of this generation. I'm just getting back from Haiti, and I'm telling you, just so you know, like the murals in the hood, you know, there's portraits of Kanye.
Wow.
And,
Is that right?
So he understands, you know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
How his voice is so important, you know?
Yeah.
My daughter's 11 years old, and she said that she's going to vote for Kanye West for president.
In
2020.
Real talk, like, real talk.
What do you
That's
say
how
to her
she's
when she
talking.
says that? What do you say to her when she says that?
I tell her, make sure your vote counts, baby.
That's right.
all I can tell her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kanye running for president. And you tried that as well, and you got shot for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Wait, what happened, Clef? What happened there? Yo, listen, he was campaigning. He
He's
gets
on the
shot
floor
in the
now.
hand, and then it's like campaign over, grand opening, grand closing. I'm going back to Jersey.
yeah. Well, I mean, y'all already know, man. Like, shout out first of all to all the kids around the world, and this is so important that y'all listen to this part.
Go ahead, Clef.
You know, I got a chance to meet Mandela.
Wow.
You know, spend time with
Huge.
Mandela. I respect.
Was he aware of your music?
Yeah, aware of my music. He brought me in to do a few things. But one thing I learned from Mandela is either you're gonna stand up for something or stand for nothing. So watching groups like Public Enemy or different people like saying the idea of the presidency or anything, I just felt like, you know, 10 million of my people, over like 52% is youth. And I just felt like they needed a voice to be heard. And at the end of the day, so through the course of history, you could either stand up when it's time or don't. So I felt it was important for me to stand up. And I'm just getting back there again. And so the idea, we'll never be punked. We'll never be pushed over. You don't want to go down in history 100 years from now. You get that chance and you part of the cowards versus the doing. So we just encourage all of the kids. You know what I mean? We do say politics is politics, right? So be careful.
Right.
So I got involved because at the end of the day, I had no choice. I had to step up, like Martin Luther King said, the urgency. As long as everything is going smooth, I ain't trying to be president. Getting shot at is not
that's not a good thing.
That's not a good.
That's not something you get used to, or you can say, hey, I can get used to this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a bad Tuesday.
They hit you in the hand though. What happened?
Yeah,
because some people were saying you didn't get shot. You cut your hand on a piece of glass.
Yeah, I mean, the beautiful thing about it is conspiracy theory will always exist.
Sure.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it was a very, let's just say, it was a very, very scary experience. You know what I mean? I got grazed, and beyond that, I just felt like my life flashing in front of me. Everything is going so fast, so you're not really. But all you do is like you here for a reason. You here for the urgency, and in this lifetime, you have to do something. And at the same time, I remember before going to Haiti, I sat with Harry Belafonte.
Okay.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, Harry, man, I'm thinking about going to Haiti and starting this foundation, you know what I mean? And then he was like, yo, are you really sure? You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do. And he always spoke about the invisible hand. And you know what I mean? Because the invisible hand is like what you can't see. So it's sort of like by design, we as people are placed in situations by design. So it's like you're in a set, I'm in a set, he's in a set, she's in a set, and by design they stay back and they just let us kill ourselves by design. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
So that's what he means by the invisible hand. And I was like, yeah. So you're youthful. You're like, yeah, man. I'm ready to die, man. Anything, Yo, put me in front of people,
Yeah.
And then I went through it, man. I went through the fire. You know what hurt me the most, though,
What's
fam?
that?
Was I remember like 1996 with the Fugees.
Right.
I'm on the Grammys, and I'm putting my flag over my back, and that's the first time that in America, like, they saw like a Haitian flag. They didn't even know what kind of flag that was, right?
Where's that from?
Yo, and I was inspired, man, by the West Coast.
Why?
Because watching the way, coming from the West Indies, and watching the way the kids was just repping where they came from, and the idea of their flags and just saying, we from this neighborhood, we from this neighborhood. I was just like, yo, if Snoop and Jay's from here, they gonna know there's a place called Haiti. So you go from rocking your flag and loving your country to helping your country to all of a sudden you like, okay, I want to start a foundation, right? So, and I ain't the Red Cross, right? I ain't like, you feel me? So it's like when you, yo fam, like when you hear like Red Cross.
Like, yo, I'm not FEMA. Blood, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like the crazy thing is like you can't put a face to the Red Cross. You just be like,
Sure.
yo, somebody took $1 billion. Who did it? You be like, the Red Cross. They be like, how do they look? We don't know. It's just the Red Cross.
They're faceless,
yeah.
So with celebrities is different, right? Because they put your face to the charity. So with the thing, what hurt the most is the idea and the ideal that I would first of all steal money from my country, right? So I start a foundation with $1 million, right? Of my own personal money, which people don't do. Celebrities don't really do that.
A lot of money.
They'll raise it.
Yeah.
They'll raise it, but
Yeah.
they won't go into their own pocket.
Own personal money. And this is what the best thing that happened to me was I was on Oprah, and when I was on Oprah, when Oprah brought me on,
major.
And then tears came out of my eyes. Like, so to get a dude like me to cry, man, it's gonna take a lot, right?
Yeah, but it's Oprah at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's like once in a lifetime moment.
Yeah, I'm crying, bro. I'm crying.
Yo, I ain't crying when I get on Oprah.
Yo, she not gonna make me cry.
I ain't the one.
Hey,
right?
you walk out crying.
You walk out. But the deep thing, the reason why I cried was because days before I was in Haiti, and I was picking up dead kids from the ground.
Oh no.
That was like from like 3 to 5.
Oh man.
And the worst thing is, anyone that's listening to this, yo, until you understand what it's like to put somebody to sleep, like literally you got to talk to them and you transfer their souls from here to the heavens, then you won't really understand why I cried. Because at the end of the day, the worst thing is to know one of your homies is about to go and you got to take them out. So for me, after experiencing all of that, I understood what Harry Belafonte meant about the invisible hand. But my daughter, who's 11 years old, you know, she brought me back. Like she slowly like was like, Dad, you know, are you gonna run for president again? You know, you the best dad in the world. I believe in you. Anything. So they sort of like, so the kids give you, because they see it from an innocence eye. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So that helped me definitely recover. So I would just say, a lot of times you see artists going through stuff because people think they're gods, you know what I mean? And actually everyone's human beings. And some people hold it in, some people. That's why I said, I just be like, pick up the phone and just tell somebody how you doing today.
It's that easy.
Is everything okay?
It's that easy.
Because, you know, that's all dudes want to hear. You know, yo, Clef, yo, I'm looking at the number, you pick it up, and your brain is going, wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, you know, man, you know, Clef, you know, I'm about to lose my my new pair of sneakers today, you know? Like, sometimes you just want to get that call to say, is your family okay?
Good? That's right.
I think that's so important that we understand that, man. Artists are straight up human. The only thing that make them stars is the fact that you call them stars. But I don't know if y'all check the galaxies, man. Ain't no artist, no real stars, technically speaking.
Well, some of them think they are. Some of them think they are.
Absolutely.
No,
yes.
they're actually not. They get near a star, man, they will burn to death.
It's done, yeah.
Believe it, right? What's up, Crystal?
I wanted to go back to you running for president. If you ran against Kanye, who is your daughter voting for?
Well, I mean, if I ran against Kanye, first, I wouldn't be able to run because I'm not a U.S. citizen.
Right.
I'm the immigrant who lives the green card dream.
My man.
But
you and my father.
Yeah, me and your dad. You know what I mean? We're
Straight
the
up.
dream.
Yeah.
But she probably would vote for Kanye.
But yeah,
You know,
I
like,
vote for Ye. You
Her
know what
vote
I'm
goes to
saying?
Kanye.
Yeah.
You know why she would vote for Kanye, right?
Why is that?
Why?
Because she know her dad tough. Because she know Kanye made me Secretary of Defense.
That's right. That's
So
right.
Dad's still
So
in.
either way, we in the White House.
We in the White House.
I love that.
You have a daughter. I have a son on the way. My fiance.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. First
child.
son. She's 6 months pregnant. Right.
What you named him yet?
We have a few names. We're not set on names just yet. Crystal is desperately trying to name our baby as well.
I've given a lot of great names.
Horrible names.
Bendición is one of them, which is blessing in Spanish.
Okay.
She also
You could call him
mentioned
Benny.
or Ebach, Kobe Bryant backwards.
He
or
loves Kobe.
I love Kobe. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Yeah, something like that.
We
you
all
know what I
love
mean?
Kobe.
But here's the thing, Cliff. I have to ask you: should I watch the baby come out of my fiance? Did you watch?
I think you should. I think you should definitely. I think.
Did you watch?
Experience? No. I didn't watch. My baby was adopted.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, from experience from my brother
Yes.
and brother-in-law, different. Me have seen videos. I definitely think if you are in the room, it's a changing lifetime experience.
I'll be in the room for sure. I'll be in the room. I want to be there, full support. I just don't know if I'm gonna, see what's behind curtain number one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, once again, if I was you, I would definitely be part of not only watching, holding hands. You know,
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
at
That's
times,
right.
Hold hands and watch. And at times, if you feel like it's too much for you, just close
Run.
your eyes.
Go back to holding hands.
He like run.
Run while you can, bro.
Tell him what Alicia Keys told you.
Alicia Keys said, "Don't be a shook one. Don't be a sucker. You gotta look."
Yeah, man.
Sucker.
I told you,
Sucker.
You know what I'm saying?
I said hold hands. You know,
Yeah,
go
hold
as far
hands.
as you can, man.
Yeah,
My
man.
man said run.
Yeah, run.
This is Todd. He's insane.
Todd like run.
Yeah. All right, let's catch a vibe with some new music.
Yay!
Okay.
Let's get into it. I
baby.
swear.
I swear, baby.
Talk to us about that.
Man, this joint right here is called I Swear, featuring my homie Thugger. And like I said, it's back home, you know. Like we say, we back in the water, baby.
That's right. That's right.
Easy going. And I remember seeing Drake. And Drake was like, yo, anything I could do for Haiti, and telling me about the carnival. So when I hear records like One Dance, I hear Rihanna work.
There you go.
Different. Like you have a whole dancehall movement.
All
Every
vibes.
other record on the radio is a dancehall vibes right now, right? So the uncle is just coming right back to the vicinity. See,
My
this
man.
one right here
There you
called I
are.
Swear.
My man. You know who's behind the turntables right now, dog? Your brother DJ E-Man.
Yo, E-Man, you already know before I leave here, let's get the classic E-Man Wyclef freestyle. E-Man, you know I miss you, E-Man.
Damn.
So after we do what we do, I get ready for them again, man.
Wow.
Yeah, what Clef said. Crew show. Power 106. Jeff, you have a question. Jeff, Jeff G, the sports dude, is also producer of the Crew show. He is very interested in music and the samples and stuff like that. Jeff, what's up, man?
I'm wondering what kind of checks you had to write to get that Saturday Night Fever sample. And then not only that, the Michelle My Belle. I wonder if you had to cut a check for that at all either.
Man, that's definitely a good question. For the Michelle My Belle, no, because, there's a lot of different records in the way that I say, Michelle My Belle.
You sing it a little different. You're okay, right?
It's a whole different thing because I come from the island of Haiti. I can get away with her,
That's dope. Hell yeah.
Yo, but there was no way I was getting away with that Bee Gees.
Yeah. They want that check, right?
Was that a personal meeting like you described before with Celia Cruz and stuff? Did you meet with the guys?
Well, once again, I just think that those guys was on my frequency. Like they was watching my work, you know what I mean? I would say similar to like Kanye. I'm very like sample heavy, like in the beginning of my career. So these guys, they're watching the works, and I think watching the works, when they clear stuff, they just gotta respect it. That's the first thing, because they don't just clear records. And the way that we did it, it was just justice. They could tell, even from the video, the way I shot the video with the whole Saturday Night Live thing, the whole John Travolta. You know what I mean? Like, so it's respect. I think as long as you approach the legend, like people like that, from a level of respect, where they feel like, okay, he's just not trying to take a sample. You got to be very creative with the sample. That's something they look for, and they cleared it. And of course, you made them a lot of money. So in the process of sampling, you go, damn, okay, I see how this is. I got to start writing some songs myself so people can start sampling. So the best thing be like now when I get those calls, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, man, somebody trying to sample Maria, man.
Wow. Right? For real. By the way, we just took a shot in here, Wyclef and I, and we called it the Haitian-Mexican connection.
Definitely. Heavy Haitian-Mexican connection. And this is a tequila, right, from Japan.
I don't know if it's a tequila or not. Kid Ink gave us
what
this.
Is it?
I don't know really what it is. I know we've been drinking it. That I do
Japanese
know.
It's a snake.
It's from Japan. There's a snake in there, and it's supposed to, keep you going all night long or something like that. But Kid Ink gave us this. Not the name drop, but
shout out to Kid Ink. This is very interesting. Now, there's a snake in here, right?
Right, in the bottle.
And,
It's a real snake.
And then we was shout out to, by the way, Paulina Rubio too. Very important.
There she is.
And you was talking about in Mexico, there's a tequila with
a little worm at the bottom of the bottle.
Yes,
you
there's
eat that, you get really
can't
high off
remember
of it.
Yeah, she was telling me about that. So with this, I think it throws people off because the snake. But where I come from in Haiti, right? I ain't gonna front. When they see me and you with the bottle in our hand,
That's right. That's right.
with the snake, right? And then we taking 2 shots, right? They're gonna be like, oh, it's obvious why Wyclef Jean make comeback. Because he make deal with the devil in the snake. he drink special drink with his Mexican brother, and then they praise the snake. And after they praise the snake, this gives them energy back. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like you can't be having a snake in a drink where I come from.
You live in a nice neighborhood, right? I mean, that's obvious. You've worked for it, right? Do you ever scare your neighbors with your accent?
Yeah. Yo, shout out right now. Let me give a big shout out to Jimmy Iovine.
Oh, wow.
I would not have my house in New Jersey. You know what I mean? My estate.
He's a realtor now, or what?
If it was,
Right. He sold me a great 3-bedroom. I'm so lucky to have it.
Yo, I'm saying like this dude been putting people on. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
And it was
Changed lives.
Changed lives, and I credit a lot because he gives you the call, right? And I remember I get the call from Iovine. He's like, "Listen, Clef, I got this girl named Maya, and I need you to do the same thing you did for Destiny Child with her.
Wow.
I have this idea. Islands in the stream. This is what we are. That's how the record Ghetto Supastars, right? So
Unbelievable.
Shout out to Prize too, right?
Wow.
Young Prize, what up?
Young Prize. And they was working on this record, right? So I think by now everyone has figured out my part in the music business. So now I gotta throw the record off and make it crazy. So I was like, this record needs a twist. We got Prize from the Fugees, we got mine. Yo, so I called. I said we need ODB on this. I said,
my man.
Yo, I said if we put Osiris on this,
that's right,
it's going to throw the record off because his frequency is just crazy. And I remember bringing Osiris in the studio because I'm all about this mosh. Like you can hear this Thugger and Clef record.
That's right.
And some people be like, it's odd. It's not. That's what I'm known for, the mosh up. So I remember bringing Osiris in the studio. And everyone was like, yo, he's going to be difficult, Clef, right? So he's going to be difficult. There's no way you're going to get nothing out of him.
And in the middle of the session, he might have to pick up his government assistance check. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
so you got to let him slide.
Yo, I've been in the studio with some people.
Right.
Yo, shout out to all my Wu-Tang fans.
Hell yeah.
Yo, this dude goes in the booth, man, and literally for 2 minutes straight, he just gets on the mic, the beat playing, and he's like, so, you know, and this is going on for 2 minutes. And I literally,
yo, people are just looking around like, what is happening?
We're on a timer here.
And you know, and as a producer, you gotta keep the poker face. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Because you the one who
let him do what he needs to do.
So you know this is normal for you. Like
it's his process. Right. Yeah, you're just like,
killing it. ODB killing it.
You like, yo, this nigga calling the dolphin.
Right? Like, yo, what shit? Like, yo, he's about to sacrifice a goat next, and I just gotta let it ride.
I just got a nod over here.
Right.
Yo,
Nod,
2
nod.
minutes into the record, he just spazzes into the craziest verse, you know? And like RZA always say, it's so funny how geniuses work like in their own time and in their own way, you know?
Yeah.
And I thought like he brought the record like over the top to the edge. So that was definitely a beautiful thing, you know? And you know what was deep? A lot of people don't credit Jimmy. There was 2 black people when John Kennedy, you know, Kennedy's son died at the funeral. There was me and there was Muhammad Ali.
Wow.
And right now, I really want to thank Jimmy because Jimmy gave me a call because he's close to the family. Bobby Shriver, everybody that's listening, it's important that the world hears the story now. And I was asked to basically come in and sing for the Kennedy family.
Wow.
And it was through Jimmy because Jimmy felt like I could have came in from the culture and represent the culture in the sense of doing a Jimmy Cliff song and making it work. Just to show you, like, you know what I mean? Because for me, someone like that, you know, we have to acknowledge because he looks at the entire culture and he sees the artists for what they are. You know what I mean? So that was a deep time, you know, and I got a chance to see Muhammad Ali, too.
You talked
That's
to him?
amazing.
Yeah.
You guys talk?
Huh? Oh,
You
yeah.
had a chance to talk to him?
It was incredible. I mean, we had to. We was the only 2 black people there.
I'm sticking with this guy.
They're like, hey, bro.
Hey, I'm with Ali, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, for
Same
real,
team.
man. How's the fam doing? How's Lauren? How's Prize?
Man, you know, I'm following on the gram. Well, shout out to the Fugees, first of all.
Straight
right?
up. Yeah.
So I think that we all are older, you know what I mean? And everyone has a mission and everyone has an idea of what they want to do.
Of course.
I'm just excited because I see Prize working. You know, he's doing what he wanted to do. He did a great documentary called If I Was President. And that did real well, still doing well. Last time I saw, he was suing Showtime. I don't know if he got that check yet.
That's good. That's good.
Good luck, man.
Lauren, just see her back on the road.
Yeah.
And incredible. You know, like when I met Lauren, she was like 14 years old. And I was in the hood, used to bring it in for the suburbs. I mean, she don't know now, right? But a lot of times I had her singing the hooks because I was like the Dr. Dre in my hood, the Haitian Dr. Dre. Because, you know, you play these instruments and you break. So everybody, you know, the whole hood.
Sure.
And I was like, everybody needed a hook. You know what I mean? And there was like one girl I know. I was like, yo, if she sings on your song, the hook, you know, because I got to sell it to get the money. I'm like, yo, she said. So I just remember Lauren at 14, 15 just singing like hooks on everybody's records in the hood.
Wow.
So for me, just seeing her back on the game, that's incredible. Dave Chappelle good friend of mine, great friend of mine.
How legendary is Dave Chappelle?
Man, it's like no words. I mean, we spent time together. We talked together. When I did the record, if I was president, the first time I did this record was on the Dave Chappelle show, right?
That's right.
I have a guitar. The original version, we was having a conversation about politics. And then, you know how his show is. And sporadically, they rolled the camera. And then I just was freestyling and making up the song on the spot.
Wow.
Reversed on what we was talking together. That's how that original record came about.
Yeah, and then I saw you singing it to some kids, right? When he did that special.
Yeah, no.
And he shut down the streets, right? And you were singing
they
it to
spelled
them.
Block Party?
Amazing.
Block Party was dope.
So he put the block party together. Everybody was trying to get the Fugees back together.
I know.
The only person that could have did it was Dave Chappelle. And you know why he did it? Because Dave Chappelle comes from a level of purity. Art, pure art. And then the thing is, so when you approach us, we could tell if you approaching us on a money vibe or on an art vibe.
Sure.
Because the Fugees is art. It's all about a movement. Because if it was about money, we could have pulled the scheme of score 2, score 3.
Yeah.
Getting checks.
Yeah, but because of the art, right? You got to respect the art of the culture. And Dave Chappelle, so respect that. And seeing Tribe Called Quest the other night, man.
Saturday Night
SNL.
Live, right?
Yeah.
With
Crazy.
Chappelle.
Crazy.
Yo,
crazy.
They ain't really no words for that one.
Nah, man.
It was just like, knowing Tip, doing shows with knowing, there was a tour called Smoking Groove.
I remember that.
Right.
Remember that
Yeah,
song?
man.
Yeah.
So it was like just seeing like Tribe and then that, and I was talking to Khaled, and Khaled was like, you know what it is, homie. Once you're an icon, you can always come back. And
Right.
it was just watching Tribe, the energy, so I congratulate them on everything.
Dave Chappelle's intro, to go back to the block party, he's like, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for a miracle.
Yeah.
Amazing. What's up, Todd?
Speaking of Khaled, you guys are in Shotas together, like what, 2002?
Shot us, bro.
Shotas.
Yeah.
Who's changed more since then?
Yeah,
You guys all changed a lot, but who changed the most?
Yeah, well, Khaled is like my brother. You know what I mean? Not only was in Shotas, like he would DJ, I'd play guitar. We go back, and everything that he said he was gonna do, he definitely did it. I don't know a different Khaled.
Man.
I mean, he was We the Best, saying what he was gonna do. Like he was on set talking the talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just skinnier.
Yeah, just skinnier.
You know what I mean? Be getting money now. You know what I mean?
Yo, and he'll tell you, like, like I would be performing, like, the middle of my show, I would stop. Khaled would have to come out. I think I'm the first person who put Khaled, like, in the source. Like, I was doing the show, like, at the source, and I put him out. I'll tell you one thing about Khaled.
What's that?
Everybody will constantly, when you do something for this dude, man, whether if it was when he was 9 years old.
He won't forget it.
Or when he's 81, he'll never forget it. And his loyalty is to you. So that's the game. And that's one of a kind, man.
The EP is on its way, Wyclef Jean.
Yes.
Is there a release date?
Yeah, man, 3rd week of January.
My
and listen,
dog.
man, I'm coming. We got the big tour, right?
Yes, sir.
So listen, fam, when I come to your city, man, I need all of y'all, because y'all know I'm the last of the aliens. You know what I mean?
My man. You
So,
bringing the guitar?
Man, I'm going to have
My
the
man.
V guitar.
Yes.
I'm going to have the guitar. I'm going to have 4 guitars ready for you. You know what I mean?
All the guitars.
In case somebody wants to try it, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely. And y'all could pre-order the EP
Right
because it's a
now.
whole new world on pledge.com, you know what I mean? And this is my head of my label, Edge Music.
There she is.
Right.
She's got to take a shot. Why not? She's the head of the label.
She don't want to take a shot.
She won't take a shot.
Shot.
Yo,
shot.
and this is like the man behind the man. You know what I mean? So behind E1, there's always the man behind the man.
Are you talking about Dante?
Yeah, but listen, before
Pretty boy Dante?
Yeah,
Look,
but
he's getting all.
listen.
He's
Pretty
blushing.
boy Dante.
Listen.
He's getting all shy over
Listen.
there.
This guy?
I'm telling you,
Love this guy.
Dante. Shout out to my little brother, The Game, right? Who's on E1 too. So now we're both a label mates. So before I came along, you know what I mean? Dante had no competition with the ladies. He was basically like Fonzie, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
the
I've seen him in action before,
The
Clef.
game,
It's fire.
The
His
game,
moves.
the game has given him competition, but I think if me and the game partner up together, we give him competition.
Yes.
Oh
So-
damn.
So I'm at the Brooklyn Bowl, you know what I'm saying? I'm on stage doing my Santana thing with my guitar.
That's right.
And I'm watching him because his whole scheme is when the artist is performing, that's when he's getting the numbers.
He's so nervous right now.
Girls are in the mood.
He's so nervous right now.
That's my man.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, man. Yo, we getting breakfast bars from Wyclef Jean.
Need that.
Bar, E-Man.
We about to get it. DJ E-Man, LA's Morning Hip Hop, Mix the Cruise Show, Power 106. Wyclef Jean is here. It's the Cruise Show.